Hey everybody, welcome back to the Old Swedes Farm. It's Rich. We've come to the end, or I think we have. It's a Monday right now as I'm filming this, and Tuesday night we've got a chance of the low being 32. So I think we're at the end of the season. I just wanted to give you the final garden tour. The next thing we film will probably be our harvest as we get a lot of things done. It's all drying up. You know, we've had about, over the past month, maybe a ½ inch of rain. It has been so dry. This time of year is traditionally dry here in Minnesota. Beautiful days like today. We've got a couple of clouds in the sky, some wispy clouds, but it's been just gorgeous for the better part of a month since late August. So about a ½ inch, which is not enough. So you can see that things are struggling. Let me, you can see the corn. Corn's getting ready. Russ, you guys, everybody that's a corn farmer, I don't know if it's good or not, but the corn's looking good. Corn's two ears to a stalk, but things are looking good. Looking down the back area here, really dry. Holly's been pulling in cantaloupe, and the cantaloupe have been about the size of a baseball. Little personal size cantaloupes, and they are tastier than heck. The rest of it down there, the one thing we're not going to show on the harvest video, we'll talk about it, but our little mini pumpkins. Someone works with kids at a school, and she wanted them, so we got her 27 of them. There's a few on the vine, but they're pretty tiny. So got 27 out of a packet of seeds, so not bad. The main thing we're going to get down the back is going to be the acorn squash, and there should be quite a bit of those. Back in here in our squash area, other than it'll give me a chance to weed and burn the heck out of this stuff, a lot of acorn squash, spaghetti squash. The walthams are looking great. A couple big pumpkins and some smaller pumpkins. So those can handle a frost, and we'll get them out. We got to pull in some stuff here, and that's a lot of what we're going to be doing over the next 2 days. Tonight, as soon as Holly gets home, we're going to be out in the garden and pulling in everything we can tonight. I've got the dehydrator going on total overdrive, but we got to get some zucchini in and get those processed. Some of the remaining summer squash, those summer yellow squash, a couple of patty pan. Those are the things that I miss during the winter, coming out and having fresh squash. Just miss that, something fierce. So that season's coming to an end. Carrots, you know, the remaining carrots that are in here are gonna get pulled in. I've put a note out on our Facebook page. Let me swing you around here. Eggplant, we still got a billion of. Cayenne peppers, habaneros, jalapenos. We have got peppers. So we're gonna be pulling those in to pickle them, to dehydrate them and grind them up, to make some olive oils, some different things. If you're local and you need them, let me know. And then green peppers. They're still producing, it's unreal. So we're gonna be chopping and freezing those, something fierce. Walking down the line here, we still got some cukes, and I just saw 2 mice have a race across the garden here. Hopefully they're not eating too much. Cukes are still going. I'll swing you around here, but our beans and peas, that second planting of peas that I said, you know, maybe we'll get some peas in just in time for the frost. They're all blooming. There's a few in there. I don't know if we're gonna get too many of them. We risked it, and we got some. It worked. Well worth the, oh, is there anything as good as fresh peas from the garden. I don't know. Another reason to garden, everybody. And now, hopefully the light's not too harsh. I'm gonna walk you in here, Tomato Alley. The tomatoes, this is gonna be my task, other than eating 10,000 tomatoes over the next couple days. I wish I had 40 sheets that I could cover this and we could protect it, but I don't have plastic or enough tarps to really cover it up. So tomorrow night might be the end. So I am picking something fierce. Holly's been making all sorts of sauces and tomato juice, and I'm gonna be grabbing a bunch of these little guys, especially these black cherries, and I'm gonna dehydrate them. I think these, when they're dehydrated, cut them in half and dehydrate them, I think they're gonna be like candy all winter, or at least it'll be my chance to kind of, you know, relive a little bit of summer sweetness until it comes good in next July. So got about 9 months to wait for this to happen again. So trying to soak it in as much as I can the final day here. But we've got a lot. One thing we did, I'm sorry to eat in front of you. This Archway, Tomato Alley, worked fantastic this year. We didn't do a video of it, but Holly made some sauces and stuff out of these big cherry tomatoes, out of the large ones. And this Archway worked perfect. You notice everything is hanging down for us. When I was picking these on the inside here, I was just reaching up, had my bucket with me and pulling them down. Now granted, there's some on the sides, but having them arched all the way up here, the plants probably grew 10 feet this year total when you look at 6 feet up, a couple feet over, and they're continuing. So unreal. Indulge me for 1 second here. Since I'm out, I needed one more. From this side you can see, looking down, as far as our Georgia rattlesnake, we didn't have the production I wanted, and we didn't have the production I think we could have gotten. You can hand water, but there's something about having Mother Nature provide the water. But I've still got 1, 2 that I can see. You know, I don't care too much about walking on the plants right now. Let me just swing around. You know, one in there, one out there, there's a big one there. So what are we, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I see about 8. I see about 8 that are in that 15, 20 pound range still. So trying to see if people want those. And then our baby doll. Here's some tiny little ones, but tucked in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 12 that I can count. 2 more over here in my shadow. There's plenty of them. So I'm gonna, see what we can do to get those in the hands of people who are gonna use them. One thing I did with the baby doll, now the baby doll have that yellow flesh that's really sweet. I cut it into, and I'll make a video on this, but I cut it into 1/4 inch or so chunks, slices of it, and then dehydrated it. It's like absolute sweet, the sweetest candy you can ever have. And I'm assuming eating watermelon is good for you. So That's gonna be some of my winter treats. Unreal. All right, now the final part of the garden, or second to last piece here. Hopefully you can see all that. The waltham, the big waltham right there next to good sized spaghetti squash, spaghetti, a spaghetti squash hanging next to some more tomatoes that are, these are the extra tomatoes that we planted out here so that the chickens would have a little something. You know, since I'm out here, you know, we've got enough. Oh, these tomatoes look great. Let me see what we can do to get some of the ladies out here and give them. That's what we planted this whole area for, was just treats for the girls. So let me share with you one of the funner things of gardening with the girls. Let me swing you around here. Get you spun around here. Who wants some tomatoes, girls? Just send a few maters out there, and they love them. Just got to make sure I don't throw one and hit one of the girls. So the tomatoes, you know, a perfect treat. Perfect treats for them. But they love them. Anyways, that's, I don't know, little chicken humor. We love throwing out those treats to the girls, and they love them. So every time we're out here, sorry, I'm going by the peas again. You can't eat fresh peas in late September very often in Minnesota, so I gotta take what I can get here. The final piece of the garden that we're gonna have to get in and harvest. Spin you around the final time here. But our jack-o'-lanterns. 4 over there, four down here. 3 good sized ones there. Couple tucked in there. And they're good size. They're beautiful shape. I guess they don't care about the... Look at this. They're stacking up on each other. They're growing together so close. But just gorgeous looking pumpkins. So something to harvest coming up. You know, it's been fun sharing with you the garden as it's growing. And part of it's been, you know, people like seeing how the garden's growing. I appreciate your interest. It also gives me a chance to look back over the winter and see what time of year things are mature, when we're harvesting stuff. I'm trying to plan our harvest better, our CSA better, and these video logs are really helping do that. So, but thanks for watching. Thanks for sharing the garden with us this season. You know, we'll probably have a couple more videos here, but most of it goes right into harvest mode now. We are done with planting, watering, thank God, done watering, and growing, etc. Now it's time to pull it in, do the final harvest, and think about next year. So anyways, thanks for watching. If you got some comments, put them down below. Give us the thumbs up. And if you're not a subscriber, we'd love to have you join us. Take care, everybody. Bye.